Hi, everyone, and welcome back to You Have a Friend in Majula. It's me, Dia, and I'm here with Derby and my fabulous co-host, Trevor Strunk. Trevor, say hi.
Idea. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Just happy to be back in Majula, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
Always a treat.
Yeah, we had last week was kind of a wash. Either of us was feeling well,
Turns
and
out.
and then uh, we just didn't do it because what's the point of doing this when you feel bad? Like,
Yeah, I think that's also the secret to like keeping something going for a while is instead of pushing yourself when you feel terrible, take that break and
yeah.
then you'll be happy to come back to it the next week instead of furious at it instead.
Okay, what are my spells have I got here?
Some
Dark
tips for people
weapon, dark
starting
orb.
their podcasts in 2022.
Yeah, right. Oh, we got a bunch of souls, but I know we can't level up. No, we need 8,039 souls to level
How many
up.
souls do we have?
I don't know, but we haven't.
Yeah.
We got some stuff we can
I mean, you
eat.
could eat the big soul, I guess.
Oh, the Belfry Gargoyle soul. I'm not using that for anything. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna use that for anything. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. There's a level. Look at that.
Decent amount of souls. Yeah.
What am I doing? I want to talk. I was like, I have to rest at the bonfire in order to level
Yeah.
up.
Oddly, I was gonna say the same thing, and yeah, a week
No.
away from Dark Souls 2.
God,
It really is another country.
Bearer of the curse, seek.
I am all fucked up now. Turns out reviewing a Souls-like will fuck you up if you want to go and play another Souls-like.
Yeah. At least you're not doing one of like the 2D Souls likes.
Oh god.
Those put you on a totally different mindset. Like
I was fucking with Blasphemous earlier.
I
last
liked
week.
Blasphemous. That was a fun game.
That was pretty cool. Like I actually was kind of like, okay, yeah, Spain, you're working out your feelings about being growing up Catholic. Okay, I get it. Yeah, but it actually was like I was like, this is kind of sick. I like this.
Yeah,
dude's
honestly,
hat.
all the art in that is really good.
Dude, yeah, the art's
it's
great.
So good.
I was really thrilled by the art style, and honestly, it plays really well too. It's hard as bitch, but
yeah, I went in with no expectations a while ago. The only reason I have even a slightly bad taste is because it made me realize that I ruin all of those kinds of games that have like a collecting element by trying to collect everything. I changed my ways after that because I almost ruined the game for myself.
I don't know what to put this fucking point into.
I would say maybe attunement. No.
I mean, eventually I'll have to get attunement up because I don't have enough. I don't have a lot of slots. But like, I mean, it doesn't get me anything.
A lot of them are going to be like those slots that you have to build, like attunement. If you want to get those iframes, you're going to have to pump like 20 into adaptability.
Well, I think I can largely avoid adaptability by investing in attunement, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, because see, that still highlights agility.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I've never played a spellcaster. So
it's a smaller multiplier, I think, but it's still like it'll get there. Like the amount of attunement I'll need, it'll help out. And really, I've been getting by without the iframes pretty decently. I guess we'll just pump into attunement just for now.
I think you're gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, like Int and Faith are about, like I'll bump them up eventually, but not anytime soon.
24 is pretty good.
Like yeah, that's
it's not
24 and 24 is like, you know, you can comfortably get through the game with that and my dark stuffs. So let's see. Last time we've knocked out.
We beat so much last time.
We did. We put the crush on the Belfry Gargoyles, and yeah, we just basically finished that whole wing. We no longer have anything really to do with the Lost Bastille section.
Get out of here, Lost Bastille.
Are we done with that?
Done with you.
And so that means we're also done with that whole like No Man's Wharf section and Hade's Tower of Flame. So now we have to decide where we want to go next. And I think really the correct answer, we freed the woman who was locked in stone and she was guarding. Is she over here somewhere? She should be over here somewhere. She's usually hanging out.
Is she wearing our armor at this point?
She is. Oh yeah, she is. She's up here. Rosamund, something like that.
Hello again.
Rosabath. Sure.
Be safe.
Rosalind.
Rosabeth, not what I would have guessed. That's even
Rose-
Shakespeare wouldn't dare.
I was gonna say even Shakespeare doesn't have a Rosabath. He's got fucking Rosalind though.
He's got Rosamund, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's herald all of our years doing English in the universe. We come up with this fact.
Oh god. So we could go that way. That's a zone that takes us to a neat place. We can pull that lever now because she's not blocking off the lever.
Right.
Or we can go to that weird cistern where I think it's down here. It's down here. Yeah. Where Lycia has been taking up residence.
Oh yeah.
And we had a bunch of souls, and we asked her to move it for us. And that way we went down there and we saw. That's where we learned about hexing.
Right.
So we can talk to her.
Just speak up if you're in need of miracles. That's why I'm here, after all.
Oh, fraud, Lycia.
Oh, done so soon.
Yeah, bye. We don't need you.
Fraud, Lycia.
So this is I think the path we're gonna take. We're gonna
I like this. This feels right.
yeah, this is kind of basically where From wants you to go next, I think, but the
And
game-
you know that because they've made it so enticing. Well, there's one. Count it.
Shout out to the camera. Damn.
You know that this is the path because they made it so enticing. Like, who's gonna not go down the sort of wet?
I need to
rock
get you
hallway?
to start just keeping a notepad by you so that you can keep track of.
I
my
have a
thing.
notepad by me. I can do it. I'll start tallying.
Okay. Well, that's one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
actually-
count that one.
I'm actually gonna use a human effigy just because. We get our shit back. Alright, rest here. Okay, cool. There we go.
All right, yeah, that's a lot of health back. That's
Yeah, that was.
boy, it really does become a significant chunk once you bump up vigor.
It does, and I'm not wearing the cling ring anymore. I don't think. I think we got rid of it.
No, you took that off.
Yeah, because we were rocking Chloranthy, which gives us the speedy stamina regen. The stone ring, which
Chloranthy.
gives us stagger on even our casts, which is cool. The clear bluestone ring, which does something I don't remember.
That's like our
Shortens
we got that-
casting spell time. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a fun
okay.
one. And the Southern Ritual Band, which allows us to attune more spells.
Yeah, those are really good. I mean, I don't think there's a build in Dark Souls that wouldn't benefit from the Chloranthy ring. That's
No,
such a-
it's like one of those
so
things where it's
clutch.
like there's no reason you wouldn't use this. If you run out of ring slots because you need something else, then you're putting on the shield that has the same effect.
Yes, exactly.
What up?
Looks like a little will-o'-the-wisp up there. Scaring me in a swamp.
Like it's kind of bullshit because it's like, look, this is the way the
jeez,
wall
that's
just like
brutal. Yeah.
from software. What do you know what collision is?
They were just like, you know what? We need another hilarious trap from soft style. Let's make a wall that's invisible that pushes you into a pit.
God.
Yeah, all right.
Shout out, but it's like From
Alright, here we
Software's
go.
hitboxes. Hey, my boy. What up?
Oh, sweet.
Watches over you.
Sick. Thanks, Falcon.
I love Falcon because he's just like, he's so,
We bought all the spells, didn't we? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He's just so, like, he's such a malcontent. He doesn't, I don't know. He doesn't fit in.
Oh, that's right. He's got the neat stuff over here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is any of that worth having? us?
Like, I don't really have a chime that can do
No
that.
matter, the time will come.
But we don't really need a chime.
Okay.
I'm less into the chime hexes, just because they're very expensive on souls. Like they're really cool.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong. Like there is a part of me that wishes that like we had just gotten to like have the chime hexes be the thing and like they were just functionally normal, because I'm interested in the idea of chime hexes just as a thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. It is a little bit like how in life you can totally go out and like buy a great juicer and like have like incredible juice every day or something. Like just go get like from Whole Foods or whatever farmers market is nearby. But there's also the practicality of I don't want to clean out the juicer every day. That's the chime spell to me. I honestly don't know if Whole Foods has good produce or not. I don't think I've been to a Whole Foods in maybe half a year.
I don't know. Don't spray that shit at me.
Yo, yuck. It is expensive. The memes are true. Is that what? Ew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get rid of that
little poison
thing.
butterfly.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Absolutely one of my least favorite boss fights. Not because it's a bad boss fight, but in Dark Souls 1 where you have to fight that butterfly, because I built a character that had no ranged anything. I was like, well, I guess I just have to figure out how bow and arrow works.
Shit. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, they're having a party down there. They're having a bad party down there.
That guy has a really good jawline.
He really did.
Which guy do I mean? I mean both of them.
God damn it. We're just off to a great start.
Well, you know, gravity is... No one can fight gravity.
It's really weird going from the game that I'm reviewing to this one, because man, the controls are basically the same, but not quite enough.
Yeah.
And as
that's
a result,
always actually worse. Like the closeness of controls, where like, oh, you know, this game is it's very, very similar, but I keep pressing Y instead of X, and like, you know, pulling up an item instead of my menu or whatever is gets me every time.
No, and I'm using a different controller too. The game I'm reviewing,
are you rocking the Xbox or the PS5 controller?
I am rocking the Xbox right now because I'm on the PC.
Ah, okay. All right.
Thank you for everyone just dropping the life gems. Oh, I forgot. That's right. I've got like super high end, so I've got decent item discovery.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah. Good old.
Oh, help that guy out.
We're gonna help him out. Look at that guy. Look at him struggle.
Boy, that's a bad situation.
Dude,
for him.
He's like covered in like carved in runes.
Yeah, it's almost like they almost look like they're tally marks. He's the count of all the deaths we've had in the game.
God.
Well, free us both. Cool.
It's also really weird because I'm like back to playing a Souls game on my desktop, which means I'm sitting, you know, like 2 feet from the screen, as opposed to sitting like 8 feet from the screen.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer couch Souls or desktop Souls?
Oh, I 100% prefer couch console gaming 100% of the time.
Okay.
Like that's if I could figure out how to do it, we would be doing this on the PlayStation 4, to be honest. Oh shit, fuck you, buddy.
Whoa.
Oh.
What's that guy?
Jesus.
No.
Fuck all y'all.
You just did the call an ambulance, not for me meme right there. That was really good.
I'm gonna come fuck you up. There we go.
Yeah, nice. Oh, jeez.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's just a room full of dudes.
That rock. Don't fall down that pit.
No. Wow. This
Cool
is just like a
pit.
spot where you can just hang out and just like wait to murder someone.
I
That's all
guess.
that. That's all that's.
Assassin's
That's.
Creed style.
Look at this asshole.
Oh, 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 oh boy.
Give me your small orange burr. That's this guy. I guess I fell too fast for that guy to come down or to climb up.
He was trying to get away. He was
Oh,
like,
we got a bandit's knife now. Bandit's knife.
I don't-
Sick.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just got like a really high crit multiplier on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a real fun time.
Remember, you have to hit the button for the.
Yeah,
illusory
there's
wall.
nothing here apparently.
Oh. I bet if we were in online mode, there would be a bunch of things saying there's something there.
Forgot I could two-hand swords.
Listen.
Um,
What about that door that broke? Is that
yeah,
does that
that's
lead
what I
anywhere?
was about to try to remember how I can, if I can get back up there. This way? Is there a ladder? No, there's not a ladder. I should light that torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what the hell? I only live once.
You have 3.
I do have 3. Wow.
I like that it's not light torch like automatically or like instantly. That's light torch autonomously, which is such
Yeah.
an austere and strange way to put that.
Okay, that's right. There is no way back over there from here.
You can't get there from here.
Can't. But I can climb up. Love climbing up ladders. You never know what's going to happen at the top of a ladder.
No, there could
Probably.
be someone waiting for you.
Probably.
This could be a good place for Pursuer to be, I think.
God, it really does feel like a pursuer spot. It isn't, which is just weird that
Yeah.
it's not.
Feels like they kind of left something on the table there.
Yeah. Going nice.
I mean, there's misdirection and there's giving the people what they want.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, don't give up, skeleton. Oh no, that's not a skeleton, it's a rock. Don't give up, rock.
Where'd he go?
Huh. He fell like indiscriminate length down.
Yeah.
Can you get up over that
This is
mound?
such a
or-
neat structure. I
I
never
really
really,
like it.
I never really stopped to like admire this place. First of all, the skybox is cool as shit. It's such
Yes.
a good eerie, especially with like set against this like weird like the kind of this secret fortification in
It's
this
very
mountain.
like gothic in the old tradition, like the old tradition read through the 50s or whatever, like in Robert Aikman. Like it really is like, you just feel kind of like damp looking at it and like unsure. It's very moldering. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, like moldering is like the really appropriate word for it. I like how there's kind of like just like this, like this kind of just like accumulation of like mortar almost just kind of
Yeah,
mounded up
silt.
here.
It's neat because it feels like, I mean, a lot of the Souls games feel like, okay, you have your Arthurian castles and you have your, whatever various state of decay, but you have sort of your fields or your vales. This feels almost like, I don't know, like Italy cum Romania. Like it has like that strange ivory, but it doesn't feel like Greece.
Well,
It's pretty cool.
yeah,
Or
like
marble rather.
It's
Doesn't feel
weird
like
because
Greece.
it's like this marble. It has the kind of the rectilinearness of like Georgian architecture,
Yeah.
but it's like not like at all.
Right. It almost feels like a dorm or something. Like like someone built it to occupy some like academic or I don't know, like solar or something like that. Like it feels very manufactured. Like the tone of the outside feels manufactured, but the inside feels like it's been here forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
And I like that we boarded up these windows, but as soon as we smash them, the moonlight comes through. What
It's really
moonlight?
good.
Who can say?
Who cares? Who cares? Oh no! Oh no!
That guy was just hiding out here all this time, just waiting for his chance.
Just chilling. Pretty good.
Yeah, and there's nothing
Who's
here.
this?
There's
Can't
nothing.
get in there. That's where they got Montresor.
The thing about Dark Souls 2 is that so many of the zones feel much more like dungeons themselves in
Yeah.
a way that Dark Souls 1 doesn't.
Well, even in a way that even in a way that the sort of spoken wheel, like the literal spoken wheel of Demon Souls doesn't. Like these do feel very much like it's almost like a. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. It's great. It's almost like a. I mean, I haven't played these games, so maybe I'm wrong, but it feels aesthetically sort of like what I think of when I look at the Kingsfield games.
It is. It does. It feels more like that kind of vibe where, like there are so many just kind of weird squirrely passageways, not necessarily like shortcuts. Like everyone talks about, like, oh, Dark Souls 1's got all the shortcuts, which like it doesn't really have that many shortcuts. It's got
It has a few.
it's got a couple double backs and kinds of things like that. But like this, we have this, which is like,
I love the shortcut.
whoa, what the shit?
Take that.
Buddy.
I like, yeah, no, you're right. Like, I think Dark Souls 1 gets the reputation for shortcuts because it has the shortcut you remember, right? Like, it's the shortcut everyone remembers is kicking down the ladder and then being able to go from the bonfire in Undead Burg up to where the dragon is. And, like, that's such a big deal shortcut. Like, it changes so much about how you do the game, and it happens early enough that everyone remembers it. So, like, I think that tree is a much more, I don't know, meaningful is the wrong way to say it. It's a much more sort of like environmental shortcut. It kind of makes sense within the world. It's certainly not necessary, but it makes your life so much easier.
I mean, I think, like, you know, I guess it's less that I'm less interested in shortcuts and I'm more interested in the fact that this kind of, you know, sets up in a 3D space what those early like Final Fantasy dungeons were doing in a two-dimensional like space, you know?
No, for sure. I feel like if you know, there's like, like kind of in the background of a lot of people's thoughts about Dark Souls is the idea that they sort of occupy the same kind of aesthetic or purpose as like a Zelda game or something like that, right? Like you could sort of imagine Dark Souls as Zelda just like rezzed up and made depressing or something like that. But like the way I see that happening, or the way maybe it speaks to me is particularly through this, especially like if you think about the SNES Zelda Link to the Past, where like you have those like sort of like tiered areas, which I feel are like even more kind of pronounced than any other Super Nintendo JRPG, where you have like, oh, you're up at this point. If you walk to the edge, you can't get to the next thing because that's down, and you're gonna have to look at the stairs. Like, this feels like that. It's tiered and like a very kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry, you can't just jump down. You're gonna have to figure out a way to get there.
So where is that dude?
Was he a one-shot guy?
I don't think so. Oh no, no, there's that guy. Oh shit! Well, I've committed.
It's amazing that you can climb you can just climb that ladder after being clubbed in the head.
Where'd he go? Oh, that way.
He's got camo. He's doing great.
I mean, that is the thing. Like, this is like a neat. This is, you know, it's very reminiscent of the one zone in the forest in Dark Souls 1,
right?
Which is just a flat field. You know, it is just a field with trees in it.
That's PvP zone.
And
that's
yeah.
like, yeah.
And there's another forest that's similar to that in the other direction, the path that we didn't go this time.
Oh my.
But like, oh, okay, I only need to use one. Oh well.
Look, you have 20 more.
Torch. I like torches.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I don't know. There is something really cool about this area because it, like, you can say it reminds you of a lot of things, or I can say it reminds me of a lot of things. Like, I'm thinking when you were like, yeah, you know, it's like it's a lot like this area, or the way that the guy seems stealthy. Part of me thinks like, oh, this sort of reminds me of playing like Metal Gear Solid 3, like how like, oh, now if I'm in a different color, all of a sudden that means a lot more in whatever zone I'm in. Like people can see me or not see me. But like unlike that game, and you know, naturally this isn't a stealth game, but like it doesn't so much matter outside of, oh hey, like some of these guys are gonna sneak up on you until you memorize the area. Like so, you know, watch out, I guess. But it's like it's all kind of like flavor text in here.
Yeah.
Outside of the, you know, the structure itself, as you sort of said, it's like I think what you said about this being sort of like a 3D space, right? Like a space with height and depth is really well said. Like that's kind of feels like what we're going for here.
Speaking of Metal Gear,
Look at Raiden over here.
everyone
Oh,
over here just trying to
no.
doing their pull-ups.
They want to get that achievement, or I guess not. It wasn't an achievement then. Wasn't it like you got like some sort of extra thing if you did those
You,
pull-ups?
you got the good grip leg strength.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I tried to do that in my playthrough for the book, and I didn't have the patience. Absolutely fell in love again with Metal Gear Solid 2, but did not do that part. Metal Gear Solid 2, the best Metal Gear Solid.
So there's these dudes here.
Oh
with
wow!
their giant sickles, and they used to.
Yo,
Shit.
jeez, horrifying.
Those guys come back too.
Yeah, no, that's
Like,
that's a serious.
That is one of my
enemy.
favorite things.
Jeez.
Is like you meet these dudes and you're like, oh, clearly this dude's got to be a one-off. You know, like there's no way they're gonna bring this asshole back. No, then they do every time.
Every time, yeah. I really like also how this is just like a forest of, oh yeah, well, you know, these are kind of like one-shot guys. They're the butterflies that are sort of hard to get to, but you also got like, you know, the zombie guys, and then the you know, they're just hollows basically. It's fine, don't worry about it. And then like those guys show up. It's like, oh, I hope you weren't too comfortable. Like there's also these extremely fast, huge guys.
Yeah, like it's just a good zone. Like I have to admit, like this zone like gives me like horrible anxiety. Like I think a lot of the zones in Dark Souls 2 just really give me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Wow, forlorn.
Yeah, they don't fuck around. Fuck. Oh, god damn it.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I know that people like get a little testy about the unfinished elements of this game, like how like parts of it feel maybe not like fully fleshed out or something. And I think sometimes when people say that, they mean places like this, zones like this that feel kind of flattened in a certain way, patterned and like and repetitive, or like, you know, winding and maze like. But honestly, this place feels very intentionally like that. Like if this zone gives you anxiety, which I mean, if I were playing, it would give me great anxiety. Like that's completely intentional. Like you getting lost and doubling back and like falling down like an annoyingly placed crevice while you're fighting that invader. Like it feels like being lost in a forest, and it feels like that's like something extremely intentional. Like,
Right.
this
Oh,
is a
yeah.
forest that you're getting lost in. This is like Hansel and Gretel.
I mean, like, this is a bandit forest where you do not see danger. It's like,
Right.
we would later revisit this concept in Bloodborne with these just fucking adder pits.
Guys, so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of these
I
epic
just
online
love like
specialists.
he's just like so over the top.
It's ridiculous.
You
It
know?
is like it like you do start to see where like they're gonna go with Bloodborne in that, where you're just like, wow, this guy's pretty much. I don't think it would fit the tone of the game if every enemy was him. And they're like, no, we're gonna make another game that does that.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. Just like stop making noises, guys. Yeah.
I mean, I'd make that noise if I had to hang there. For
Yeah, if I
that long.
was hanging up on the ledge over there, I would too. Yeah. They have my sympathies.
Pull up day was the worst day in gym. Not only my worst day. I think it was everyone's worst day.
It's one of those things that I never understood why, like, and like they'd even be like, oh, your age, you're only supposed to be able to do like 3 anyway, and it's like, well, then why the fuck are we even bothering?
Yeah. Well, because the president told us to. Bill Clinton sat everyone down and said, listen, you have to be able to do pull-ups.
Yeah,
This is a
see,
challenge I give to you.
For me, it was Bush 1.
Bush 1 gave me some of my challenges.
Bush 1 and
President
Schwarzenegger.
Clinton.
And,
Schwarzenegger gave you challenges?
well, he was like, he was Mr. Fitness
Oh, sure.
dude,
Yeah. No, of course.
which is always like the weird thing, because it was like the President's Fitness Award, and then it's like, but Schwarzenegger. It's like okay, yeah, this is sure, y'all.
Wish Charles Atlas would have given me an award. It's like with a weird sort of like body that doesn't look very different from mine right now, except like he was obviously in better shape. Like just sort of like barrel chested weird guy. Thanks, Charles.
What up, Forlorn? You want to come back?
Are you gonna kill that butterfly, or
No.
you like the ambiance? Because I do. Ooh. Forlorn did not see that coming.
Fuck you, butterfly. That's right. Give me that life gem.
Do you think they still do the presidential fit? Well, actually, I know this because I have a child in elementary school. They do not.
Oh, we finally realized that was like some weird fucking Heinlein fascist shit and stopped.
They just do other Heinlein just shit now. They stopped some of the more obvious stuff, like the president's fitness challenge.
Like I just like remember like doing that, and then like going on to talk about Italian fascism and being like, does no one see how this is what we do every day in PE?
Pretty impressive that your school taught about Italian fascism. I'm pretty sure like we were. I don't know, like if we ever really learned anything about Mussolini in my school.
Oh, we were really big on talking. Like I swear to God, all we did was the American Revolution and World War II.
See, we did some of the other wars. I definitely got my share of the War of 1812 and the Civil War. And I did the French and Indian War sometimes. It's funny if you tell people from out of the country about this. They're like, did you learn about anything but war? Like, no, that's what social studies is. You learn about all the wars. All the battles and stuff.
Yeah. Well, like it's really funny because like, I learned about all that from my father. Like
Sure.
my school didn't teach me any of that shit, but my dad, like, like God, I had to learn everything about the War of 1812.
Well, if you don't learn, then what's to stop the Canadians from coming back and getting their revenge?
Like
It was funny learning about Vietnam because it was like the first time. I think I learned about Vietnam in 10th grade, and like it was like just around the time where you could start being like edgy and like feel like you were like saying uncensored truths by saying America lost that war.
God. No,
so
it was
fun.
really funny because, of course, my school was very much the Civil War was was started because of economics and states' rights, and it was just like, well, yes,
Northern overreach.
but those were the economics of buying and selling people against their will. And like the states' rights of the right to buy and sell people against their will.
Yeah, I mean it is the uncomfortable truth, I suppose, that
killed this guy. He fell like that.
Oh no!
How unfortunate.
Is he alive?
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
But this guy is still alive.
Oh yeah, gotta drop down on him.
No.
Oh, gonna do him one better.
Oh, he can block up. Holy shit!
That's amazing. Look at that.
Dick.
I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah. He totally.
Can you aim with the binoculars to get him like right in the head?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, move with me, buddy.
I like it.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't matter where you get him. Look at that.
Well, fine. Check this out.
Ooh.
Sicko mode.
I like how you called your shot there.
Yeah.
That was good.
Poison moss.
Yeah, it is odd how like they're really like the one thing that is the same in all American public schools is that the only history you learn is the various American wars, and then later on you learn a couple of others. Ooh, Sublime Bone Dust, nice.
Yeah, that's what that makes our Estus flasks better.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oddly, not the Estus flask shard, which does something different. Gives you more drinks, I guess.
Gives us more,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I always think that's
It's such a it's like this is like an interesting thing, like, so we can come in here. I love these things, these weird prison kilns.
Yeah. It reminds me of the kilns in the Lost Bastille.
Yeah. And they've got this like this hole in the top, and then this one for some reason breaks up into this tunnel in the wall, and this is how we get out because there's no.
You think someone Shawshanked their way out of here?
There's no actual door. Like it doesn't feel that way, but like
No.
no. It almost feels like someone designed like a pit for the big guys to just throw bodies in.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah.
But also like again, like these are such weirdly constructed prisons, like chest high bar that you could just basically just needle your way through.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're enormous.
There's that huge gap at the top.
I mean, as far as we can tell, no one in this forest. Like, it would be interesting if this were like the Tomb of Giants in Dark Souls 1, where you're just like, oh, everything's huge because it's like the Tomb of Giants, and like here it's like, no one's big. It's not like these, you're not sticking anyone big in there to torture them or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all normal people size.
Normal size.
Yeah. Not 20 feet tall.
That's a lot of souls I got. I kind of want to go and put them in my body, but also
yeah, I can understand that.
like it's weird because like on the one hand I want to put them in my body, on the other hand I'm like I don't want all these dudes to reset.
They will.
They will.
They will.
That's one of the big things, the trade-offs. That's right. There's this whole big fuck you path up this way. It's a whole big fuck you thing. But I think I want to go to this. I see you, buddy.
Too slow. Really pretty bad reaction time for a bandit.
Yeah, we'd expect more from him.
I would expect more from him.
To being a bandit,
See me.
Like
He's putting a big red mark on his page.
Derby's not a bandit. Derby's got, you know, better reaction time than that. And it's like these poor just wretches just lying on the ground, not moving. Let's pull the lever.
Seek lever. Huzzah, and more lever.
Well, I hate whatever that was. That wasn't the spell I wanted. But it left that created some dog.
Yeah, some
Dog came out
dogs
because of
came,
that.
and some more people came. There's a bandit sneaking around the side.
Should have switched weapons faster, buddy.
What the heck was that? That's wild.
It's a drawbridge.
Oh, so it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big bridge. It goes over there. Where I don't trust
Again,
anything
like
to be
not
good.
not a romantic bridge. Looks more industrial.
No, it's a very industrial bridge. It's like metal work. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, look at this thing. It's actually is this kind of drawbridge even? Does it have like a split in the middle? No, I guess it falls in from one side.
But it has like it's tiered up and down, which is very strange.
Yeah, there's a pit of bodies that's on fire.
That's normal.
That's Dark Souls.
This is Dark Souls. Achievement unlocked.
You know, it recalls the bandit overrun part of, not New Londo, not Lothric, the Undead Burg.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Like running through all of the places. It's locked, but I want it.
Yeah, I want that fire.
I want that fire, not
I bet
this
one of those
fire.
guys has the key. Do you think that's a secret door up there?
Why did that? Oh, it makes squishy noises.
Oh, yuck.
I think it did damage to me. I think I got burned a little by it.
Well, you would, yeah.
Oh.
It also recalls that first area in Bloodborne where you.
Oh,
where
yeah.
You're, with the wolf all tied up. And you
I
beat all
hate
the
that
villagers
noise.
up. Yeah, it's not good. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I've seen a lot of, Oh, there must be a necromancer.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, let's find that fucker.
Not seen a lot of skeletons yet in this game.
Jesus!
Whoa! Oh no! No, no, no! Oh.
Okay. Oh, God.
Woo! Someone's laughing at you.
Yeah. God. Just fuck this game sometimes, you know?
Oh, really? It's just... There's one of those angry pots over there, too, that spits out a curse at you.
Oh. I like the sick face on it.
Yeah. I guess I always think about it as angry, but really, yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
Not angry.
I'm using all my fucking butterflies. Here, I actually kind of want it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like this is just such a big, like very expansive zone, full of awful. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just,
However you want to imagine
shit.
that. Oh
This is the jump scare episode. But like
I mean, honestly, it's like that was.
like, holy shit. I have a heart condition.
Yeah, honestly, where this is the man dies while watching UVA finals game, but it's going to be Dia has to stop playing Dark Souls in order to preserve her heart.
God.
That would be a sad end. I wouldn't like that.
No, that would suck.
I always wondered if that was true though, that like doctors would tell like people to stop watching sports or whatever because it was bad for their heart.
I mean, I know some people who get so fucking keyed up about shit that like I could conceivably like see that.
I get pretty mad about sports, but
I
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know.
Where? God, oh, not merciless Rowena.
I do like that you said her name like it was Merciless Jeremy Renner. Merciless Renna.
Well, where is merciless Rowena? There those bitches.
Oh. Whoa. Extremely good staff there by Merciless Renna. Looking exactly out of Endwalker right there.
Shit. Ha!
Oh, nice.
So she is awesome.
Yeah,
Priestess
that's really cool.
gloves.
Ooh, nice.
Priestess
Oh, did we get an item description? We haven't had one of those in a long
I
time.
know. We got a. It seems like we got a good item there. Priestess gloves. Priestess gloves.
They're
Gloves
beautiful.
worn by Dranglake clerics. The clerics of Dranglake have retained their nominal status throughout the ages, but were always at arm's length from the royal family, as if their existence was little more than a formality. It's customary for clerics to wear different garb depending on their sex, but the reason for this practice is unknown. These are women's gloves.
Huh.
No, Hex's gloves are better.
Dark Souls gender essentialism showing its ugly head again.
Well, we're really low on orbs.
I honestly, I understand why we'd want to keep moving, but also, that is 2 levels worth.
Yeah, no, we're going back. I'm just gonna fucking homeward bone this shit.
I mean, at a certain point, you gotta.
I don't know if those hexers come back. But we can also just easily just travel back through that.
Merciless Renna will not come back.
No, she will not. She learned her lesson.
She's done. Done invading.
Man, look at all those souls.
Bearer of the seek, lest this.
Oh, you can upgrade your Estus West too.
Oh no, I have to burn it at the
burn that,
bonfire, yeah. That's right. Okay, let's see. I guess. Damn.
Well, boy, 8 souls left.
That clears us right out. That ups my cast speed at least. Doesn't get us another slot, but I think at 24 we get another slot.
Get us closer, yeah.
But I'll take 2 points in cast speed at this point.
All right. Yeah. And 2 HP points.
Wow. That's 2 whole HP.
Just wanted you to know. It's like it's got a little throw in there.
Cast them into the Firefly and Majula to increase HP restore with each usage of flask. They say these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire, but we will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story.
Did you get item description? Some force. I do like how this game especially likes to kind of rub your face in the fact that the actual connection between death and the powers it gives you in these games is not ever like fully explained.
Yeah.
Like, how do souls work? Why do these big souls give you power? Some force has done this. That's it. That's all you get. It's always good to take a minute to look around Majula.
Yeah. just good. Okay. Huntsman's Cope. Huntsman Cope. Okay. I guess we want the bridge approach. That's right. We didn't get the other bonfire yet.
It's behind that locked door.
It sure is. Do I actually... Can I... Hold on. Don't I have double... I have 2 sets of Dark Orb. I'm going to replace Dark Hail with double Dark Orb. Because...
Dark Orb.
I think that's just more useful. Having 46 charges of Dark Orb.
It's really good.
Just, yeah. That just...
You can just spam that now.
The Dark Hail is like, it's great for like having a shotgun blast, but...
I like it at bosses. I mean, it seems like it was useful in the gargoyle fight, as I recall.
Oh, yeah, like that was...
I mean, Dark Orb's really good.
Yeah. But you know what else is really good? Fire Longsword.
Fire Longsword just absolutely
I love
crushing
it.
it.
I just love the Fire Longsword. It's like fucking just good. Like, it's just, you
Great.
find it like almost first thing and...
It's really great how these games give you a good weapon early on, just to sort of like say like, yeah, okay, you can be like extremely extra about your build or whatever, but like you can also just use this extremely decent weapon.
Yeah.
It would be like if like a Final Fantasy game gave you a level 45 sword early on. They're like, you could use this to just like kind of brute force most of the game. Like, have fun.
Well, I mean, how long is into the first Final Fantasy does it take before you finally upgrade your rapier? Like,
I haven't played the first Final Fantasy in a bit, but a long time, as I recall.
yeah, you get a lot of hours out of that, and then you use that mithril sword like right up until.
Oh
the
yeah,
end game.
that's such a good sword.
All right. Just I don't know. That's nothing important. So we went over that way and we did that thing.
Yep. We can go through the caves.
Hey, buddy. I just hate sometimes
Really
that
hung
you just like
on.
you just misjudge like the distance by just like a millimeter, and it's just like, fuck off.
That's one of the reasons I think these games are not about getting good. I think they're just about getting acclimated to the weirdness.
Oh yeah.
Everyone calls it get good, but it's really just like you just have to learn that like the hitboxes are fake.
100%.
What is that guy?
I'm pretty sure that's working as intended. I genuinely, if I remember correctly, I think that guy's that's just
That's
what
how
he
fast
does.
he is.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
has a
just
smooth
runs
and
through the
silky
woods
tone.
like that.
I love him so much. Oh.
No, like that's the other thing that I think a lot of people miss is like the sense of humor that Dark Souls has.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
There was a friend of Jackson's that just recently started playing Dark Souls, and I saw them like just being like, "Hey, friends, starting." Like Jackson responded to them, and they were like, "Friends, like just starting Dark Souls for the first time. Like, if you have any advice, please just let me know." And my advice was like, basically like, it always never be afraid to ask for help. And don't take Dark Souls so seriously because it certainly doesn't.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I can't get over those. Oh, those
but like I really
cleansing on so many levels.
I really love Miyazaki talking about Elden Ring and how he put 2 poison swamps in.
There was an art. I forget who wrote it or what who published it, but it was like in Elden Ring, Miyazaki rediscovers his love of poison swamps. I just love the fact that he insists on them. There's something so great about like absolutely knowing your entire player base hates them, being like, but
Sucker.
these guys are such good, like incredibly OP.
These guys are
Fast.
cool.
They're really cool.
Like they're just like weird forest monks.
Yeah, they're just incredibly powerful. We've seen the whip version and the scythe version, and now the axe version.
It was like a staff almost, I thought. Was
Yeah,
it
I
an
guess
axe?
it could be. I thought it was an axe, but
I mean, it did have that big circle thing at the top, but I thought it was more like my big circle thing. Could be wrong.
My Big Circle Thing, one of my favorite webcomics of 2002.
God. Yeah, there's another one of those assholes. Like, what's up this way? What happens if we go back here? But this is bad. This just looks like a bad place to be.
Yeah, this looks like almost either you're gonna get snuck up on or there's gonna be a number of.
This definitely feels like ambush ahead. Oh, look, there's...
You're right, it is a staff. Some sort of like dark staff.
Jesus.
Now, is he using that staff like a staff or like an axe?
Oh, no,
I'd say
that's...
he's using it like.
It's like an axe staff. Because
It's
it's...
very cool.
See, it's got like... It's like almost like a very slender mace, really.
I really wish you could get that weapon. I'm sure you can somewhere, but
Yeah, I'm sure if I killed him enough. Yeah. Dick.
did he drop something? I think he did.
Oh, he did.
Ooh, I hope it's his weapon.
Nope.
Oh. Cracked red eye orb is interesting. Indicates they're what, invaders?
Or are these like, you know, the future of Dark Race?
Yeah.
Cracked red eye orb. Yeah, they're so they're all about sadism. And I made a little pile right there.
It's a nice pile.
Okay. Are there any more?
You handle those guys very well.
Shout out to Dark Orb.
Oh, look at those skeletons.
Oh, there's yeah, sucker. Bloody
Yes.
whip.
Nice. We got one of their weapons.
Yeah, so now we can learn about that shit. What's although like excuse me, guys, what
What's going on here?
I have a my apartment has like real ass sprinkler system
Oh, okay.
for some reason. It used to be-
like an industrial spring.
like an in-
Like the apartment were to go like be set on fire.
yeah,
with,
there's like an industrial. I
flood
mean,
you.
this is like a converted warehouse building, basically.
Okay.
So it has an industrial sprinkler system, and there's one pole that runs up down the side of the wall, and I was like, I'm just gonna get some like, you know, fake pothos garland and just like some Christmas lights and wrap that up the pole so that, like, you know, it'll be a little more interesting than just a pole. But I don't know,
I mean,
maybe chain link and skeleton torsos. I like,
like
his
the-
arm,
On his shoulder.
yeah, coming out of his neck.
That way he can pat himself on the back.
He can rub Hitambi
Aww.
with.
I like how the chain is like they were just like stretch the chain out. I don't want to.
I know.
Sick of making links.
Yeah, no, that's like, look, hey, I fully support that. Do that shit, artists, because you
I've
don't
been
need to
there.
like, you don't need to make those individual links, like make it wrap
No.
properly. No, just stretch it and make it work. I love this. He's really smiley.
Yeah, he's got a
He's-
nice set of chompers there.
He does. Looks like he's wearing aviators. The way his orbital hollows are just very like, you know, black and opaque, and
Yeah.
they're wearing their it's like pinned to their neck like a necktie almost.
It's a boutonniere. It's a spooky boutonniere. They're going to the prom on the cover of like some book called Homecoming Dead or something like that.
Homecoming Dead. God, I used to love like all of those, like not like Goosebumps, but like it was like another similar franchise of like horror books for kids.
Fear Street was the one sort of for teens that had some of those, like, and then there was always like the one-offs, like I Know What You Did Last Summer, which always kind of like when that came out as a movie, it really kind of like took me for a ride because I was like, what? That book I read in 6th grade?
I remember
it was like a slasher. I was like, what?
This oh God, there was like one that I read, like it was like part of like the Scholastic Book Fair because of course.
Of course it was.
And like, but it was like it was like there's like vampires run the movie theater or some shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
But
I
like,
love that.
The final like thing is the hero finally gets in one on like the vampires because he ate a slice of pizza before going to the movie theater and he screams, "Get away from me!" at like the vampire, and the vampire because he got extra garlic on the pizza because he's a
Smart move.
He's a weird kid who likes extra garlic, and like there's a whole big thing about how he was a weirdo because he liked extra garlic.
Just add that in. You're reading it. You're like, I wonder if this is foreshadowing anything. I'm sure not. I'm sure this won't come up again.
It was such a really funny thing that like that was like how you're gonna come up. You're gonna come up and be a dick like once I get across the bridge, aren't you?
What a bastard bridge this is. You're just like, oh, bridge.
Fucking
Fall
undead
right
purgatory, man. Oh shit.
Oh, forlorn.
No,
Should,
that's not a forlorn.
Isn't it? Isn't.
No. Okay, first we gotta take care of these assholes.
Are you going to imbue your sword with darkness?
I shouldn't I? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Once again.
Malentha is happy that you did that. Jeez.
Motherfucker!
Wow, he flattened you.
That was brilliant, and I deserved that. That was so funny.
Dia, have you heard that that Hideteki Miyazaki really likes Berserk? I don't know if you know about this anime called Berserk that many people think is not anime, manga called Berserk. It is an anime too.
It is.
There is anime of Berserk, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Like, there's the.
Oh, I thought you said no. There is. No, it
No.
isn't. I was like, what are you talking about? No, I was making the joke of that guy has a big sword, and almost always if you
true.
watch a Dark Souls thing, they'll be like, notice the big sword.
No, I really love when people take great pains to point it out and to talk about Berserk, and it's just like, yes, congratulations, you've made that one connection.
You read, yeah. You've discovered intertextuality. It's a big day for you.
Like, that's the thing, though. They haven't discovered intertextuality. They discovered quote unquote Easter egg. There he goes. Little champ running away.
He's the best.
Damn
Oh
it.
no! He missed on that second
Dick.
one. And good news for us that he did. Now, see, he vanishes, so I'm not sure if he's similar to those monks or not. The head covering made me think so, like the sort of iron mask.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Iron Mask look. But I don't know. It feels like if you don't die like them, then you're not them.
Yeah. God, I'm gonna have to fight them again, aren't I?
Yep.
That sucks. Look at him go.
Oh.
Here come get you.
right.
I don't have a key yet, do I? No. It's locked. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Whoa, buddy.
Wow, that was fancy.
That was fancy. And I like how, like, also his animation was kind of, like, jacked up a little bit there.
Yeah,
So
because it's just too much. It's too much to do. The director's like, don't do your spin move. We don't have the budget for it. Listen, I don't care.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Wolves. I missed them last time. Just in case you needed to be reminded, you're in a horror movie, Dark Forest. This forest does have some universal monsters about it, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Let's... Okay, so this is the cave entrance back there. Oh, cool. Flame butterfly.
Ooh, all right.
That's useful. I'm just going to keep going this way and see. Did you seriously not
no.
die? Alright, what's in here?
Well, a lot of bandits.
So many damn bandits. Flame butterfly.
All right.
Those guys just don't even bother me. They're just like chilling.
Don't even target us. You're fine.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Whatever. Jeez.
It's that deck. What is this shit?
No. What?
Why did he turn into a near boss?
Quick.
Fuck this asshole. I don't remember how to get over to him, but there's a way to get over to him. You come up behind him.
I bet he has that key.
I think he does. I think there's... Oh.
Hope you weren't hoping to get in there.
You gotta look behind the waterfall, always.
Man, this is like... Where's Heathcliff? He coming in? Is he gonna show up soon? So this is how you get behind him, right? Via the cave.
Yeah.
Got that Titan shard.
I think that guy's just chilling out. He doesn't quite know what's going on.
Does he have his head on yet? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got his head on.
Got two swords too.
That's what the skeletons. I swear to God, like
Guys,
there must have been a skeleton that like had like two kind of machete scimitar deals in was it Clash of the Titans or Jason and the Argonauts? One of those. One of the Harryhausen. I swear to God, one of the Harryhausen skeletons had to have done that because like it's like such a Miyazaki thing, and the skeletons in this game, in these games, could not be more Harryhausen inspired if they like had little signs on their chests that said so.
No, it's true.
Whew.
I really like that. Oh, that was a good jump. I really like that they go with that every single time too. Like it's never a question of like if you're gonna see a double sworded skeleton in these games. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're going to see a double sworded
Yeah.
skeleton.
The skeleton will have two swords. But, I don't remember if this takes me anywhere that I actually want to go. Takes me back into here. Like, not really a shortcut. You know, like
different route, scenic route.
Like it is. Like it gets. You know, you want to go a different way. Here you go.
I'm that way. I like to go different ways to get places. I don't have like a set way for a lot of trips. I like to have 2 or 3 that I can use.
Yeah, no, that's
Rather than it takes me.
that is quite fair. Okay.
All right.
So we're here at a bonfire, or a fog wall, behind a waterfall.
I like that.
I'm gonna bring my.
Again, very, very Legend of Zelda. Very, very Legend of Zelda 1.
It's true. Alright, I'm gonna pop a life gem.
Gonna imbue your sword.
Once I get in, but
Huh?
I don't really think I need to do it like right just a second. Oh, I think. Actually, I don't think I'm going to imbue my sword this time. If I remember correctly. This is the fight that I think it is. It's either going to be just a total dick slap, or it'll be over very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
And I don't remember how this goes for me.
Music on this one's so good.
Yeah, that's right. I remember because there's lots of bullshit skeletons.
Gotta find the important skeletons. Forgot that you could just like hit the bullshit skeletons and it hurts the boss HP. That's pretty cool. Guy with the wheel that just throws it instead of what they used in the Dark Souls 1. Pretty good.
Backstabbed it. Shit. God damn it. There we go.
All right. I recalled that fight being easy-ish, but it is
It's one of those fights. It's just
a weird one.
It's just weird. Yeah.
It's fun though. I like this weird boss. This is unlike Bed of Chaos. This rocks.
No, I love this because like we're in like it's almost like a granary, a granary,
Yeah.
of just like skeleton bodies,
The bones. Yeah.
and like these. I just can you imagine getting to make these like weird, like bone thrones? Because like these bone high chairs.
They're so good.
Fucking bone high chairs, for fuck's sake. They're like sports spectator chairs. But like made of bones.
What are the bones they're made of?
Like right? Yeah, like what are they?
A femur as tall as you.
But I mean, like, there are some giant lads around, so maybe it's just giant lad femurs. But like, it's so good. I love the giant lad bones.
Yeah, this is a great boss. Absolutely no notes.
I mean, the thing is, this is this thing that like not enough games understand, and it's that skeletons are fucking cool.
They're really cool.
Wizard skeletons are even cooler. Wizard skeletons that make more fucking skeletons, the coolest.
I think the coolest part of this boss is that is the discovery, like as you're going, because you see the wizard skeletons first and you're like, oh, that's the skeleton lord, I gotta get rid of those guys. And then like the realization that like, no, you have to kill this horde of skeletons, they count as the boss. It's so good.
Yeah. And we'll go back through here. And where does this take? This takes us to another zone where we can, I think, that takes us to another zone. But we've got another one of these very industrial, but also look at like the decorative work on these metal posts here. Like,
beautiful.
Yeah, like
it looks like something from like an 1850s sort of steel town or something, like Liverpool or something like that.
Well, it's like like God, it's like the kind of filigree they put on like tin roofing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then look at this. There's another ladder. We can climb down this ladder.
Oh, tricked us.
Did. Look at this awful.
Yeah, I can't be feeling too confident in this place.
This is just a pit of poison. Harvest Valley.
Oh, run through that pit of poison.
Yeah.
I see good stuff back there.
There's good stuff back there, but there's also strange women up here. What's up with you? She's got a very high ponytail. From Software,
Whoa.
Props on this like extremely blonde ambition, but like brunette Madonna ponytail here, because this is
Looks
incredible.
That's
Also,
some Cindy Lou Who hair right there.
oh, man, it's Madonna Blonde Ambition tour.
I know.
And like just tits out, fondling a rock.
It's a skull.
Is it a skull? Oh, it's a skull. She's fondling a skull. That's right.
Even
Are
better.
you a traveller? I'm Cloanne, an ore-stone trader.
Cloran.
Oh, I think I
travel
know who
about
your dad
collecting
is.
rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's-forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here.
It's tough.
I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
I like her.
It's true. Clan rules. Soul appease. Soul appease. One of the lost miracles preserved only in the undead crypt. Inflicts heavy damage on mindless hollows, but has no effect on anything else. The undead crypt is a place of rest for the living. Those affected by the curse can only pray to one day gain entrance.
That's a gamble. You better hope you got your taxonomy right.
And then dead again. This is a hex.
Whoa.
A hex that casts a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently.
That rocks.
Hexes such as these tamper with life itself are particularly abhorred.
Dead Again is such a cool name.
It's
like a
true.
Megadeth album.
No, it's a Kenneth Branagh movie.
Wait, isn't that a Peter Jackson movie?
Is it Peter Jackson? I thought Dead Again
That's
was...
Dead Alive. Dead Alive
Yeah.
is a Peter Jackson movie.
Yeah.
Dead
No,
Again might be. Yeah.
Dead Again is the weird Kenneth Branagh, Emma Thompson movie from the 90s where like he's like he murdered her in a past life or some shit.
Sounds like a
Kenneth
Branagh from the 90s movie.
I have 11
Kenneth
Tight Knife
Branagh.
shots.
Kenneth Branagh, secret co-host of this stream, as he comes up, I think, every episode.
I came here in search of rare stones, but the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really. Drang Lake.
Sultry, she said.
How is it that I ended up here?
Yeah, I don't...
It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long. I've searched...
Okay.
I suppose it's about time I moved shop.
So, this is Harvest Valley.
Oh,
As you can
so
see,
gross.
it's filled with poison. And there's this, like,
I
bizarre...
love that windmill.
Yeah, like, I love it because it has this, like, you know, it's very Ghibli-esque. Like,
Yeah.
Like, this
It
is,
has
like,
that Ghibli
actually what's in
quality.
Miyazaki's heart. Everyone thinks he's, like, a nice guy. But no, this is Miyazaki's actual heart.
It also has like a red wall kind of quality where like everything feels kind of like cobbled together, and yeah, that's Miyazaki's heart. Yeah, that's his warmongering heart. Blah! Like how poisoned you are.
Yeah, no. And it's like, it
So
like clings to you. And like, oh, it's slowly draining. It's like it's dripping off of our body very slowly.
Yeah, by the time it drips off, I think, would you be poisoned?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's going to be a close call.
Let's find out.
We're
I
going to
wonder
find out.
can I... Doesn't
Get
seem-
out of there, poison. No, it hangs on.
Yeah, it hangs on.
Your shoes look like
Spinning it
shoes
off.
like a ska kid would wear.
Nope. Poisoned.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well.
down. God, look at it go too. Jesus.
Yeah, that's serious. You better light that bonfire.
Right. God, even the picture for...
Oh, it's so gross. Oh, Skeleton Lord was so fun.
Yeah, you gotta love the Skeleton Lord.
What's not to love?
Okay. Oh look, Chloanne's already here. Hey, Chloanne.
Oh, fancy meeting you
She
here.
got there fast.
She really did.
Speak up if you need anything at all, all right?
Chloanne, sell me a dark stone. I don't want any of this shit.
No interest.
Let me actually go talk to this guy, because
Huh, I'd give...
can we actually... Oh, we got a bunch of crazy weapons now. Parrying dagger.
Yeah, wow, look at
bandsaw,
them all.
Enchanted falchion.
Fun.
We got the bone staff. Still need one more titanite. I know. Oh, the blossom
Brutal.
kite shield. That's the shield that takes the place of the Chloranthy ring here.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Tooth we can upgrade. exciting.
The dragon. A magic mace. I don't remember picking that up, but that's interesting. The bloodied whip and the notched
That was the
whip.
I think the bloodied whip was the there we go.
A tool made for a purpose forbidden by the gods. Its effect is augmented by its pointed tip, but still only marginally effective against protective coloring such as hard armor.
Yeah, I bet.
And then the notched whip, a whip covered in spikes, shreds skin and causes bleeding. Very effective against bare flesh, but not against enemies with armor or like protection. Oh, we have the twin blade. That's right. Okay. Oh, the bandit's knife. Yeah, designed for unsavory work and beloved by those of unsavory ilk. But like, it has like a combo modifier, and it also does bleed a little bit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. Like, the backstab builds in. Actually, I did pretty well in Dark Souls 3 with my little backstabby build, using that guy. But yeah, I need to upgrade my arm.
Do not use your twinkling titanite that way.
Don't waste.
No, God.
That would be so sad.
Is that a shard you found?
It sure
Here.
is.
Let me see it. To see light. To see hope, however faint it might be.
It's getting brighter. Got a lot of souls.
I like the no matter how many souls you you get, like your soul memory, like it doesn't matter. Like no, you need the big Papa Primal souls. Their souls are just so you could just like farm the entire world and it wouldn't make a difference compared to the Primal souls.
It's just different. It's like the 50-ounce steak.
Like it really is. All right, let's put some points into ourselves here. God, I gotta go all the way up to 25 to get another slot. But hey, we finally get a point of agility for that.
That's what's up. We raised a lot of levels this stream.
Yeah. Especially given how expensive the levels are now.
I know.
Let's see. So, how many? Oh, how many slots do we have?
I think because of that ring, you have 6 slots.
Oh, do I have 6 slots now? That's super cool. Let's put dark. 2 slots. Affinity uses 3 slots. Insufficient.
Also, you need more.
Yeah, no, I need more. I need
Whatever
more
that is.
skull.
What's skull?
I think that's. Oh, it's intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where intelligence is from.
So I guess the question is, do we want dark fog or dark hail? Fog is interesting because it's a poison effect. But I guess we'll just. And then maybe we'll just throw in. Maybe we'll throw in a great solar or something.
Red Solero seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing to have.
Nice.
All right. So I think that's where we will. We've done a boss. We won't go boss crazy this episode. And so we'll call it there.
You only died 5 times, which
Wow.
I say. Yeah, it sounds like I'm being mean, but like that is based on how we started off.
Yeah, based on how we started off. Especially given the one episode where we had was 23 deaths or something like
Yeah,
that.
that one was on the run up to the Sentinels.
Yeah, the Sentinel episode. But then we wreck shop, which is that's how it
Yeah,
is.
Blew through that one after that. Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is in Dark Souls. This has been a fun episode. Thank you, Trevor. Tell the people where they can find you.
I'm still at Hagelbon on Twitter. Podcast is called No Cartridge. We have some good stuff out recently and some good stuff to come. And I'm more than halfway through Endwalker, so you can count on Dia making an appearance soon.
Boo.
Yeah, great. I love it. And books called Story Mode that I published that I think you might like if you like this stream. So if you like this Let's Play, it's not a stream. We're not streaming.
No. We
If you
record
like this
here.
Let's Play, I think you might like it. It's more civilized to record. But yeah, that's me.
All right, and you can find the links to all of that down in the comments if you need a direct link. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Till then, good. Remember, you've got friends in Majula. Bye.